switching over to the basketball over here. We got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna throw the whole game. Well, we got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, it's not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was like, the Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it, so every time we come out the field, IAC, aka Yak Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here on a impressive cover. And because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is pressure. So come on to the front, big dog. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live, and we are back. Media Night Part 2. Hey, man, Media Night was such a big hit last night that we had to come back, and just because of popular demand, we're going to go ahead and throw another one. I got my co-host / youngest son. We got Drip Humphrey, a free agent right now, 7U. If you're looking for a 7U left guard, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, whatever you need, man, for the right price, we will be on your team. Just hit us up. But anyways, man, so our first guest, we got Goon Squad over here.
Yes.
Now, my question before we move on to the interview is, you took a good shower after that time in the pool. Why did the lotion only make it to your legs and none to your face? I'm just saying. But anyway, go ahead and get up out of here. We're going to do a quick commercial break. But while we're doing a commercial break, we're going to talk about Shock. You got that Shock video teed up. Let's talk a little bit more about Shock. If you put in code Semi-Pro Live, you'll receive 15% off your entire order. But let's have that quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Everybody else is paid to play. You guys are invited and you're paid for it. Right,
And we all just kept it together. Yeah, good coaching too. Yeah.
So what was... And we are back, man. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live here at the Premier Events National Championship Official Media Day Part 2, man. Now we've got some big time guests, man. We got my guy Smith, somebody who I've seen, well, in 7-on-7 I've seen him head top a couple of guys. You know, he doesn't usually do that during his regular season. He's more of a stiff arm, run you down. And I got my guy James Roberts Jr. Just recently found out that he could have potentially been the fourth. So before we get into the interview, man, how do you feel about missing your Roman numerals?
I mean, I don't know.
I just feel like when you get to put all that extra stuff at the end of your last name, it kind of makes you look bigger, you know, make you look a little jacked on the, you know.
Kind of made me look cool.
Yeah, you know, that's the reason I made my son the second, so he can get the Roman numerals. But, you know, Junior, you still in there player, you know. Luckily, your dad was a young player, so you get to come next after that. You know, it wouldn't have worked out if he wasn't like that. But either way, let's get to the action. So, man, what school are you guys attending, and when's your graduation date? I'm going to start on the outside.
Class 27. I'm attending Mesquite High School.
Mesquite High School, Mesquite. I'm not gonna hold that against you. I was a Lamar Viking, you know, but future Skeeter.
I'm 2028. Heath High School.
All right, man. So, what's the road to nationals been like for Goon Squad, man? How has this journey been for you guys as a brotherhood?
It's been good.
It's
good
been fun.
Fun.
It's been fun actually.
Having
know,
fun there, tournament.
Having fun as a team, and then afterwards we go somewhere, have fun. Basically just having fun, basically like bonding back together. Cause the game was long, and we be tired after the games, but we still go somewhere and be bonding.
So, this time that you guys spend bonding, do you feel like this is having an effect on the field, or is this something necessary for the performance?
We put in work first, but after that, then we go bond after that.
But we bond on the field. Even when we make a mistake, we say it's good. We clap our teammates up, and we just go back to what we do regularly.
So I want to talk a little bit about the bounce back, man, because I've been covering you guys for 2 years. You were a solid squad last year, but you weren't this Goon Squad. So tell us about what are some of the changes, what are some of the things that you guys did as an org to take that next step where you guys are one of the more premier teams in your age group now?
You gotta answer that.
We were struggling with having a bond. We would fight on the field, and the team would think they get in our head, and we would not stop them because we in our own heads. So when we in our own heads, we let the other team win.
I'm keeping honest with you. I witnessed some of that, but I can't come up to you and be like, y'all getting way less fights this year. That's why you winning. But so out of the bonding, man, like it's not there's no subtraction from the team. These are a lot of the same athletes. You guys added some. So do you feel that the new players added a little bit to the chemistry where you guys get along a little bit better, or?
Yeah, we add the chemistry.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Well, give me an example, big dog.
Like with this, it's more communication. Like some people, they know more than the others, so it's like helping each other out.
Helping a brother out, basically.
All right, man. I like that. Well, hey, man, I don't want to get too much on to non-football talk. Let's go ahead and I think we may have been disconnected because I didn't keep the iPad on. And Jasmine doesn't set her iPad to not turn off, but it's okay. We saving battery. Do I need to reconnect? All right, I'll be quick with this. We got highlights coming up soon. And I think we are back. No. I had to reconnect the iPad. So let's go ahead and get your clips, man.
All right.
So we got some YouTube clips.
Yeah.
So take us through these plays right here.
So this right here, I basically was fast, so nobody could catch me on the field. So what happened was they made a whole mercy rule for me that I only could score more than 6 touchdowns, and I had to get out the game. And I like to do like U-turns like this right here, basically.
I didn't even know that was a football term. You got your own terms now, U-turns?
Yeah.
What is this? You got to rewind that back. I'm fat. I don't get to move like that.
It's because, look, I had an energy to go back around.
That's what I'm saying.
See?
Yeah, I
can
don't
go
do
back
stuff like
around
that.
and score.
I would have stopped back there.
I had an energy to go back around and do a U-turn and take it to the crib. Because it'd be people crowded. So what I do is go back around because I didn't know how to play it. All my dad would do is stand at the end of the end zone and tell me to run towards him. And that's what I do.
That's live, man. That's live. Well, something I can tap into that a lot of players don't get to. I'm a former semi-pro player. I know your father, that's where I actually met him. That's where we became friends. So tell me, man, what kind of effect does the semi-pro game or your father being involved in adult football and you being able to see that, what kind of effect did that have on your game?
It had an effect on me a lot because he'll be on me every time I make a mistake. And that's how I got better. Every time I made a mistake, he'll get on me. And you know what I do? I train even harder. To put a smile on his face, and that's exactly what I did.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, we got some more clips, man. So we got lightning, and Big Dog about to show us some thunder. It's on Twitter. Swipe up? No, swipe up. Okay, yeah, you're right. So we're going to let him get his clips teed up, man. So So tell us, man, James, we'll get on to you. So what attribute or what part of your game are you working on to get better through 7-on-7 this summer?
Speed.
Speed, okay. So how are you going about that?
By going to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, getting on the treadmill, and just trying to basically get faster.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, man. We got our second set of clips teed up, man. So, are you ready?
I'm looking for it.
You gotta look for an icy one, high pressure situation. So you're gonna go ahead and walk us through this play. See, he got too many highlights, man, because the audience can see all this stuff you scrolling by. He just scrolled by several. All right, man.
Oh, here you go, right here.
Okay, we got the play in. So take us through this play.
I mean, we was down by a touchdown. I couldn't let my team lose. Had to get the ball, do what I had to do, put my team on my back.
Okay. I see you with the linebacker run over. Okay, you gonna take off?
Took off stiff one.
I like that. Now you got to top that one because we going in order of strength.
He would go to the NTS.
I ain't gonna lie, this one was against Coach James, so I'm sorry, Coach.
Dang. He getting that NTS Tigers.
He said, "Coach, you got to get that back in blood. You got to make me run."
Look at that, bro. He hit the gap. He ran me over.
That was
which
the first hit of the game.
crazy.
Yeah.
I had to run out the play because I was so scared of him.
At the end of the day, it's all love.
But at the end of the day, you shouldn't have ran me over like that, dog.
I know, man. Them kids out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Especially that.
anyway, man. All right. Well, hey, we got a lot of kids we got to interview, so we're gonna go ahead and get your. Well, go ahead, throw that last one. Go ahead, man. Y'all Goon Squad. You got another highlight for me? Yeah. I'll let you get this last one in, even though the producer was ending.
This one. You said you want to see something second, so I got you.
So look, this is a winning touchdown.
Yeah, this one to touchdown.
KT.
Oh, okay. Hit with the jump cut, back outside.
The easy little move.
And they won the game.
All right, man. So we got to set the tone, man. We're going to get your final statements, final words from these two members of Goon Squad. So first, we want to get your social media. So if anybody wants to follow you at home, they'll know where to find you guys at. And then second thing we're going to need you to say is something edgy. We need your final statement, something to put the other teams on notice how Goon Squad coming. So I'm going to start off with you, and we're going to end the interview with Roberts Jr. So
My social media and Instagram is railgoingd1_. My Twitter is railgoingd1_. And for the other teams, we not worried about y'all. Just stop it, bro. Just stop it. We're gonna do no talking on the net. We're gonna do it on the field.
unworried, unbothered. All right. Well, big shoes to fill. Your father was quite the noise talker in his day. Quite the noise talker. So
Somebody make me mad, I talk noise. And when I talk noise, I get in their head. And they wonder why every time I run my route, when they make me mad, every time I run my route, it's going to be smooth. Because I want to break your ankles. I'm not playing.
you didn't even let me tee it up, man. I don't even know if we're going to give your Instagram. We just going to end it on that one, man. We got to post that later on. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is James Really Famous. Go follow me. I mean, to be honest, we finna ball. We don't care about no team that's talking on the internet. All we gotta say is, all that talking you better do it on the field. All cleats clapping, no smacking.
Damn, I'm gonna have to put that on a t-shirt. Get out of here. They gotta go. We going to commercial. National Championship Media Day, Premier Events. We'll be right back after a short break.
Everybody else is paid to play. You guys are invited and you're paid for it. Right, son?
We all just kept it together. Yeah, good coaching too. Yeah.
And this is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live, and we are back. Premier Events USA National Championship Tournament Media Day, Part 2. And you know, it's Part 2, but it really should have been Part 1. We got Goon Squad in the house. One of our personal fan favorites representing the North Texas area, DFW. But we got 2 more athletes, so we're going to go ahead and get them the introduction. So let's get your first and last name and what schools you guys are currently attending.
My name is Kadarian Robinson, and I'm going to be attending North Mesquite High School.
North Mesquite, all right, all right.
My name is Riker Crab, and I'm attending North Mesquite High School too.
Okay, man. So tell us, man, what's the journey been like to nationals, man? You guys are a team, unlike some of these teams, you guys, this is year 2. Last year, you guys got off to a good start. It wasn't as smooth as you would have liked it. But this year, it's almost like a whole nother squad. You guys had a couple of key additions, and it's something about the chemistry. You guys have been on a roll. So what's this championship season been like for you?
It's been great. Good work ethic. It's just been great overall. I like it.
So how's ring season been for you?
It's been good. I haven't been playing that long, but when I have, we've been all working together and winning most of our games.
So you guys are you guys both year 1 players, or you play year 2?
Year 1.
So both of you guys are year 1, so you guys can kind of give us an example of the culture, because you're part of that new wave of players where you guys kind of change the feeling in the room with this team. So what kind of things have you guys done to work on bonding or just coming together as a team?
Just these like jokes we make with each other and stuff, just like that. We just treat each other like brothers.
Yeah, we just all hang out together. We all trust each other, and we all bond.
All right, man. So let's go ahead. I think we got some highlights teed up for you. So let's get some information about this play. Just walk us through what's happening right here.
I think this is like a play before halftime, and we were down by like 2 touchdowns. And then I had caught this ball. It was like 30 or 40 yards, and I caught it like over his head. I got more.
Hey, if you got more, go ahead and tee us up, man.
This was a go route. It was a bad ball, but I caught it over his head.
Wide receivers, they're going to let you know if it was a good or bad ball. So this question is for both of you guys. So what have you guys been working on this spring through 7-on-7? This is supposed to be a developmental game. You're supposed to come out here and work on your game for the fall. So what have you been paying a little bit extra attention to get ready for?
I've been trying to work on my hands and my footwork to make my routes like better and be able to catch the ball more efficient.
Been working on my route running, because in high school that's very important, especially because I'm a smaller dude, so that'll come in handy when I'm playing against bigger.
All right, man. All right. So you guys are coming into year 2. Is this your first national championship experience?
Yes, sir.
No, this is my second.
All right, so I'm gonna start with you. As a first timer to this national championship, what have you done to prepare yourself for your first appearance?
Just having the right mindset before games, practices, and stuff like that.
All right, and you walking into your second national championship appearance, what are you looking to do different this time than your first chance?
This time I want to win the whole thing.
I like when they keep it simple, because you didn't win the first time. That's your main goal. All right, well, hey, man, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, get our final statements. So first thing, we want to get your Instagram, social media, so that the folks at home can find out where you guys are at, or if somebody wants to recruit you, they know how to get a hold of your information. So first, give us your social media handles, and then give us a final statement. So I'm going to just hand off the mic. Hand it down to him, and I'll let him go first, and you'll end the show.
My Instagram is KDRockinPrada_, and my Twitter is Kadarian_R.
Oh, we gotta have your last word. Hand that back, man. What's gonna be the final statement?
We ain't gonna do none of that talking. We just gonna show them what we got on the field.
I like that, man.
On Instagram, who is Riker? And my last word is there's no talking. There's nothing to say.
No talking, all action. Goon Squad ready to get started with this national championship appearance. We'll see them in action starting tomorrow. Tune in, Semi-Pro Live. I believe we have your 6 o'clock game on the schedule for sure. Probably going to catch an earlier one as well. And for any Premier Events live action, tune in to Semi-Pro Live. We'll see you guys next time. And then switching over to the over here. We got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna show the whole thing. Well, we got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was like. Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it, so every time they come out the IAC, aka Yak, Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here on impressive cover. And because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is pressure. So come on to the front, big dog. And we're back. My producer kind of decided she was coming back for break and start the countdown. So we back. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. We are here at the Premier Events National Championship Tournament Official Media Day. So we've got some more members of Goon Squad. This is one of the more competitive teams you're going to see out in action this weekend. So we're going to go ahead. We got Jamarian Taylor and we got Jaden Williams. And both of you guys, is this your year 2 with the squad?
For me, my first year.
Okay, I always like when we mix it up some, so we got a first year and a second one. So we'll start with the new teammate, man. How have you guys have a lot of new faces around here, along with yourself and your other teammates who are new to the squad. How have you guys been able to just jump into this program and fit right in and help take them to the next level?
Yeah, we already knew each other, so like it wasn't new for me, so I already knew.
So the chemistry was already there. It was just you guys hadn't played with each other. So did you guys play on other fields? Like were you guys teammates in tackle or other sports?
Actually, we played against each other.
Man, I do like that about the new age of athletes because I'm going to be honest. I went to Lamar. We were in Arlington. I didn't know the cats from the other side of the city. Like you was over at Sam Houston or Arlington High or something like that. We didn't even know who you was, so it made it a little bit easier to carry that animosity on and off the field. Where you guys in this generation, everybody knows each other. Y'all either friends in real life or friends in social media, which gives you guys a kind of a different dynamic. So, how did you manage that friendship with you guys always playing with each other but having a closer relationship off the field?
I knew one of the players for 5 years, so like I already knew them.
So it was just deeper than any football stuff. All right, man, I respect it. So we'll swing over here to the man at the helm of the ship, man, the 2-year quarterback of Goon Squad, man. So he coming into year 2. Last year was more of a learning experience. You guys are kind of just really just getting your feet wet in 7-on-7 football, but after you got your feet wet, man, you got out here and you've been swimming this whole season. So what is the key to the success? And just you as a quarterback, what's been the key to the adjustments you've made at your position?
Work hard and learn what your wide receivers got.
So just for any young quarterbacks who are at home, you were a pretty good quarterback last year. You won. I think you won like 2 tournament MVPs during the course of last season. But this year, you've become one of the more elite quarterbacks playing in Premier Events. What's been the key to that change? Is it some extra training, something new that you're doing, new teammates? What's going on?
Extra training off the field. We go up to a field and put some work in.
So you've been putting in extra work, and the results have just been flourishing for you. So if there's any other young quarterbacks out here who are looking to make maybe the turnaround like you did, or they're looking to match your style of performance, what kind of advice would you give them?
Just to work hard.
All right, man. Well, let's go ahead and get to the most important part. You got highlights for us. So we got something off your Instagram?
Yes.
All right, let's get to it. So what's going on in this play right here?
It was like second down, we in the red zone, and like people rushed. I stepped up in the pocket and got out there and threw the ball. I threw it to Fabian Adams.
All right, Fabian Adams with the touchdown. Swing over, camera lady. We got Fabian right behind us. Oh, you don't want to? Okay, I feel you.
I got it.
You know, you see, folks, she acts like I have control. People be thinking I'm running something. I'm just kind of just up here with the kids, too.
I got it.
So what's going on in this next one you got for us?
It was cold. It was like first, and I threw it. I go to Fabian Adams again. It was real cold. But the ball slipped a little bit. He almost took it home, but they said he was out.
Okay, man. And I'm seeing your niche is playing with pressure in your face. So what I've noticed about a lot of black quarterbacks is when getting out in the 7-on-7, your athleticism is a large part of your talents. And a lot of minority quarterbacks, they have so much talent on that side of the spectrum that they kind of neglect, sharpening their other tools. How have you adjusted to that same dynamic? Because you're quite the athlete. Even if you took your arm away, you'd still be a very effective football player with your legs. So, look, man, take the compliment. You can go nod. No, man, I am old school. I am just like Ben Roethlisberger. I throw the ball. He's an athlete. He'll run you over. He's like Michael Vick. But anyway, man, how do you manage that balance of not getting one-dimensional at quarterback?
Really just stay on the grind and work on footwork.
Okay. All right, so let's swing over here, man. This isn't a one-man highlight show. He's the quarterback. He's thrown touchdowns to everybody who we're going to see for the next couple of interviews, so he can show us highlights all day. And to be honest, the last two interviewers both showed, well, actually, one of them showed a whole highlight of you, so he'll be on some more. So let's see. No, he didn't make the trip.
Actually, this one right here just me.
Okay, so we got some training?
Yeah, working out. I was just working out and stuff.
All right, man. So as far as your training, do you have somebody that you train with, or is this just like one-on-one motivated by yourself?
I just be by myself, but I got another clip. This one playing the Hornets. I don't know. He just threw the ball up, and I just catch the ball. I
just mossed him.
I did a moss.
All this fake humility. All right, man. All right, so we got another one?
No, we good.
All right, man. So we get to, it's okay. We got microphones. Nobody heard him. So we get to the part of the interview. You guys about to say something spicy, man. I need you to get on here. There's a lot of teams that have been talking about Goon Squad, so it's time to put them on notice. Before you do that, let's get your social media. If somebody wants to recruit you or invite you out to a college camp, they need to know where to find you. So we'll start with my man on the end. We'll swing in.
JT going D1.
All right, what platform?
Instagram.
IG? Okay, IG. And yourself?
Dooney going D1, _.
I like Goon Squad. They all going D1. It's not the first one. Well, all right, man. Now it's time for the spice. So we're going to start with my man on the end.
Bro, I just got to shake my head. It stink. We going to win. Oh, no. We going to win, but they suck, bro. Like,
all right. And the quarterback. Now, he may not answer as quarterbacky as y'all think, but, we'll handle the mics. I'm going to let you hold the mic, man. Here you go.
Ain't no saying. There's none of that going on. They is trash. None of them can guard my wide receivers. It's up.
Well, that'll be the last word. Leave it to the quarterback. He's going to lead in the noise talking. He's not going to lead from behind. He's going to lead from the front. We'll see you guys next time on Semi-Pro Live.
Everybody else is paid to play. You guys are invited and you're paid for it.
We all just kept it together. Yeah, good coaching too. Yeah.
So what was? MVP. We got the MVP of the Goon Squad. Well, MVP of the last Premier events. Where is this? Is this from Oklahoma City?
Oklahoma.
We got that Oklahoma City gold. Hey, Oklahoma Truth, man. He said you got to come down here and get it back in blood, but I don't know, man. But we'll go ahead and get to the interview, big dog. So I'm gonna introduce your teammate on the other side of you. So what's your first and last name? What school you go to?
Fabian Adams. I got a Kane Middle School in Rockwall.
All right, man. When you graduating?
2027.
All right, and the MVP.
Cameron Williams. I go to Mesquite High School.
All right, big dog. He's a Mesquite Skeeter. So, man, let's just get straight into the interview, man. So, what has this season meant to you guys? Are both you guys year one players or year two?
I'm year one.
I'm year two.
All right, so you guys have both been a part of the rebuild, man. So you were here last year in the first year of Goon Squad playing 7-on-7. It was a rough go, but you guys had a great showing. Still ended up in the national championship tournament. Just wasn't able to come away with it. Year two, you guys have stepped it up. You guys are one of the more dominant teams in all of Premier events. So, what's been some of the things you guys have changed or worked on to make you guys a more dominant program going into this season?
Like I said, we picked up a lot of new people, a lot of new skills on the team, and some things that we got to work on is communication, learning communication, and then just go out there and do what we do.
So that was a great answer, man. Just swinging over to you, man. You're one of the newer recruits or newer athletes out here. Man, tell us how are they as a team? Because it's something about you new recruits where you guys kind of added to the chemistry. This is a much more argumentative group last season coming into this season. So what is it about you, the newer athletes, where you guys have kind of helped the team come together?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm new. I started playing with them during tackle season, and then I guess I so-called aged out, so I couldn't play, and then I just came and played 7-on-7 with them. But yeah, so like we already had that chemistry. So it was like we was all cool. It wasn't no beef or nothing. We all knew each other. And like most of my teammates, like Grill, I done played with him. Riker, I done played against him. It's like we all know each other. So it's like we just clicked.
All right, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. So you guys can give me an example. What was a tough moment that you guys went through this season, on or off the field? And what did you guys do as a team to overcome it?
In Oklahoma, the last game, we was down, but the coach, he put in a new defense, and we got the pick and went down there and scored. That's what really changed on the field. And off the field, still that we changed is really just trusting each other.
I like that, man. You got anything to add to that?
Can you restate the question?
Man, I kind of forgot. Restate the question.
Saying that we have good things good and bad things that we had on and off the field.
Oh, okay.
And how'd you get over the adversity?
We played Brewer, and I think it was in Denton. It was a different tournament, but they're our rivals. I call them our rivals.
Yeah.
And so we were down. We scored. We were down by 2. We had to get the extra point. We got the extra point, and we won the game.
You know what's funny about them being y'all rivals is like that's like the furthest team away from y'all in the DFW possible. Y'all not crossing paths nowhere but a tournament, man. You got like far East Garland to all the way to far West Fort Worth, man. Y'all out there on the margins, but I guess it's appropriate, man. So let's go ahead and get into some highlights, man. These aren't just some well-spoken young brothers. Go ahead, Tia. So these aren't just well-spoken young brothers. They also make head tops and highlights. So let's go ahead and see what you got here.
All right, this the first game of this the first play of the like actual first season last year. They kicked the ball to me, and I just take it to the apartments. That's what I do. They can't guard me. That's why they call me can't guard too.
So then back to the apartments.
Yeah.
Parlay and then was in the back.
Yeah. And the next clip right here, I got 707. I run a post corner. He tried to guard me. He's too little. Just had to head top him. He ain't meaningless. This was in Denton versus the Iron Horse. Shout out to the quarterback, Jaden Williams. You see me, I just burnt him. Throw a dot. He a baby. He can't guard me. He got angry after the play.
He's older than Fabo too, by the
Yeah,
way.
he's older than me.
He made that boy look like Indian in the cupboard. And I'm old. You got to be real old to know what Indian in the cupboard is.
This was in Oklahoma after our win that we got. I had to flex out with the trophy, and this was another kick return. I can say I'm goated at these. Like they can't guard me in these. So they kicked it back. All I heard was their coaches. Saying he don't want the ball. So I just had to show him. I was tired this play. I didn't score this play, but I still
This whole generation is cool.
Another play right here. This first play of the game versus the Mustangs. I just got a first down on the first play, and the last one right here. Another kick return. I'm just too goated at kick returns, I do this in my sleep. I do this in my sleep with my eyes closed. And I threw the deuces up on them because my time to shine, And I'm going to hand it over to my boy.
All right, well, while he's go ahead, pull up your plays. We're going to ask you some more questions, man. So on the kick return, at what point during the kick return do you know that you're gone? Do you see it before you get through the traffic, or is it something that, like, when you're coming out the other end, that's when you realize?
Really none of that. It's really just a mindset that I already know. If I get the ball, I'm just going to score, So every single time, Jarian Hampton, number 1, we be back there when they finna kick it off. He be like, who want the ball? And I say, just let me get it, because it's finna just go into the apartments anyway. So free 7 points on the board in the beginning.
What, y'all trying to start from scrimmage, man, or you trying to go to defense? Trying to play defense?
And, my quarterback, every single time I get the ball, he know not to get up because he already knows it's going to the touchdown. Yeah, he already know. Taking it to the apartment. So
he be on the bench, man. It's supposed to be my turn, man. I was trying to... Man, he hold down your touchdown numbers, man. He got a shirt. It's good. That's a true leader, man. He don't play into none of it. He ready for college. But anyway, man.
College just get at me. College just get at me right now. 5-star. I should be 5-star recruit right now.
Like this guy. All right, man. So let's get on to some of them MVP highlights. Now, I don't want any of you guys at home to be afraid to use the highlights with the Semi-Pro Live logos. I'm just saying.
Oh, I have one. One. Back in the last year.
Nah, you ain't got to do that. Just put your best ones up there. All right, cool. Because now that it's on my screen, I'll have the logo. I'll clip it like I did it.
Dang. It ain't want to load, but I'll show y'all some.
Can you DM it to us?
Yes, ma'am. Let me try this. It might be too.
Okay, Jasmine, we on the live stream, and now we got a DM. And then figure out how we gonna get it. Well, let's see what you got out here, man.
Right, so this was against Brewer
rivals.
Yeah. Told him that's a catch, you a little boy.
Yeah,
They called it back for a false start, but I don't care. I don't even know this team name.
That's versus.
We got a Semi-Pro Live clip.
Yeah, I woke up, got out the car, warmed up, went on the field.
Head top, 2
baby food.
Okay.
Tee my quarterback up right there. Take off his head. Right here. I think I'm the next C5. But
Oh, this is that Premier Events tournament before Kurt started making everybody strap the helmets.
yeah. They called me down even though he didn't touch me. It's whatever.
You know.
Oh, that's old.
You looked large enough that you could have been tagged, you know. It doesn't make it true, you know, man.
This was with the high school. I'm playing up. Pick 6 against Rockwall. Then this is another touchdown against Rockwall. Took Team Grind's play, by the way. Shout out Coach Jalen Broadus.
All right, man. Well, we got a couple more of your teammates waiting in the wings, man. So let's go ahead and get to our final statement. So first, we're going to give your Instagram or Twitter information. So if anybody like to follow you along your career. And then we need something spicy for the end. So I'm going to start with you, MVP.
My Instagram is IamCameronWilliams5, and my Twitter is IamCameron1.
Instagram, KingGuard_.2, and my Twitter is IamHim_2.
Okay, man. Let's get that final statement for the folks at home.
They better come prepared, because I am. That's all I got to say. they better be ready. You know, most of these kids we playing, they already been sunned, so just re-sun them. Yeah.
I see you, big stepdad over here, take care of these other people kids. But
like he said, they better be ready to come to play. We ain't playing with nobody at all. Straight up in the scoreboard, you know. Up in the scoreboard, 50.
Dang, well, hey.
I got one more thing to say after.
Them people that we was in the taco place with, yeah, y'all better be ready too.
Yeah. It's a lot of teams that's talking down on us. Like, we don't even know who they are. Like, they not knowing. So, we're really not really worried about them. Like,
what's that
but
team?
we do have to show them tomorrow.
It's because, bro, they know they ain't going to be no kick returns, so they got at least a chance.
Hey, Coach, what that team
It's like Goon Squad for a reason. We finna show them what we about.
BTO Kings, we don't even know who y'all are, but whatever.
Please don't call us out. Please don't call us out, bro.
I like the audacity. It's cute.
But tomorrow, if we play y'all, put y'all best corner on me. We're gonna see what that's about.
All right. Well, Semi-Pro Live is a completely neutral platform. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in to Media Night. Over here, we got the Spartans on here again. Now these group of young men, this is me. We're gonna show the whole game. We got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, it's not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was like, the Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it, so every time they come out, IAC, aka Yak, Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here, and because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is pressure. So come on to the front, big dog. And we're back. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. But before we get started, well, he's just handing something off. Anyway, go ahead and put that Shock commercial on there, producer. These glasses right here, these are an example of the new Shock Visor glasses. Go to shock.com. That's Shock with no K. put in code SemiProLive. You'll receive 15% off your entire order. That includes their visors, their gloves, t-shirts, towels, anything involving shocks. So put in code SemiProLive for that discount. But let's get back to the business in hand, man. We got two of the more better players out of the DFW, members of Goon Squad. So let's go ahead and get your introduction real quick. First and last name and what school you attend.
Jarion Hampton, Kane Middle School in Rockwall.
Sir Anthony Ferris Ballard. I go to Rockwall East.
All right, man. So what year are you guys into this program?
I got first year, you got second.
All right, man. So shout out to Coach for making sure each interview has had a first year and a second year person, so we can kind of have you guys bounce off of each other. You know, he's always thinking ahead. So, man, let me start off with my year 2 athlete, man. You guys have made quite the wave in year 2, man. What do you think has been the biggest key to this success in the second year of the program?
Like teamwork. That's what really got us here.
So, man, what did you guys do to work on that going from year 1 to year 2? Because you guys had a lot of these faces and a lot of the players who are your stars for this year, they were athletes that were here last year. Your quarterback was here last year, a lot of these receivers. So what have you guys done to kind of change the perception of your squad and change your success on the field?
Like getting everybody out here, like making people come over here to us, and then like at practice, helping them with stuff that we like challenge over last year.
So do you guys feel that you guys were a little bit more involved in the recruiting this year? Because from what I've heard from some of your teammates, you guys took the initiative to go find athletes yourself instead of just seeing who the coaching staff could attract.
Yeah.
All right, man. So I got my year one athlete, but it's like he's been here a couple years because you guys, since you've been on the squad, there's been a lot more interviews, so I've gotten to see you more. So let's just talk about, man, what does this squad mean to you, and what's the experience been on this road to this national championship?
Being on the squad is like everything. You know, it's like a movie. You know, like coach, he make sure we good, all that. So I think that he my coach.
All right, man. All right, that's what's up, man. So see, we all know 7-on-7 is a developmental game. So this summer and this spring, what have you guys each? I want this answer from both of you. What part of your game have you been working on through 7-on-7?
We've been working on our footwork. Most.
Yeah, like DB, most of the DB stuff. Cause last year I ain't played DB. I played like safety, so I'm really down at cornerback or something like that. So we working on like DB drills and stuff.
So tell me, how have you been handling that transition? Because, you know, at safety, especially in youth football, you're almost a linebacker when you're playing safety. To transition into the cornerback position where you're having to work in space, you're getting a lot more one-on-one, there's way less help. So how have you been handling that transition?
Like, let's see. Like,
tell him you played DN first.
Yeah, I played DN. Yeah, for tackle I played.
Hey, so you came from defensive end.
I really played every DB spot.
Okay, so but you started off as a defensive end. You were the same size.
Yeah, I was the same size.
So what do you think that your time on the D line? What kind of aspect did it add to your game?
Like, I really got like a lot of tackles, like quickness and stuff, getting back there.
So physicality.
Yeah.
All right, man. So now, let's go ahead. I think we have some highlights set up for you. So what's going to be this first play?
The first one going to be I caught a pick. It was an easy game. We blew them out. They quit. It was 30 on first quarter. So it wasn't nothing hard. Easy.
You did that with ease.
Yeah, I seen it coming. I seen it coming.
All right, with the pick six, what you got up for us next?
This one, me and number 10, we came down and hit one of the running backs. Both of us came down.
Ooh, coming down with some ill intentions. All right,
this one is, you know what this is, Lil Ja. All right, look, this
That's me at the end.
Okay, look, this was him at the end. I just went up there. It was easy, wide open. He go.
My coach told me before the game, but I forgot.
Yeah, look, they was so. It was the first touchdown.
Was that a tight end pop?
Yeah, it was a tight end dump pass.
So, do you mainly play tight end, or you all over? You out wide?
I play wide receiver and tight end.
Okay. I like that, man. So, let's.
One more. All right, this is a hot route when I was at wide receiver.
Oh, yeah, this the best one.
Yeah. I ran over 2 people. Come here. Both of them to that ground.
So, what squad is that with?
Mesquite Mustangs.
Mesquite Mustangs.
We actually beat them in the playoffs when we won the whole thing.
All right.
Regular season too. We blew them.
Hold on, swing around. Who we got over here on the sideline?
He played with us. That's Larrell. Larrell, tell him what happens, man.
We really clearly told them, man. But we all one team now, so it don't matter.
So it don't matter.
But no, they hit him with the blocker. He fell out of bounds.
Hey, chill.
So it really, it was. We all knew each other. It was just like it was good. I wish we had the clips of me and you and head up. God.
All right, well, man, let me get some clips of your man's, man. So go ahead, pull yours up. So while he's getting that clip going, man, so what do we need to expect from you and your teammates going into this national championship for tomorrow? What do we need to expect for you guys going into the championship tomorrow?
It ain't nothing new. We just gonna play how we play, you know. It ain't nothing new.
So first, I'm gonna go to this highlight, then I'm gonna go to my other page for some highlights. These 2 highlights.
This
right
one.
here.
I won
So
on that
this
side.
one is he was on safety, and me and number 2 Fabian, we were stacked up, and it was a high route, and I did like I caught the pass, and then
Can't really see it, but
oh yeah,
it's another look. He turned
get to
up.
see the results.
I came at a bad angle and I couldn't catch him, you know.
yeah. All I did, I caught it.
Just ran
I broke
straight.
one tackle, and I just took off. They couldn't catch me.
All right, let's get to your next one. I don't want you to run out of time before we get your shine.
All right, so this one I did another high route. This same high route I did on them at school.
This one was a bad one.
But yeah, you finna see.
All right, let y'all.
I hit the ground. And I didn't score. I tried to cut in. Because, like, he was coming at an angle. I tried to cut in, then his people just tackled me. But it was hard to get me
It was
down.
a nice move, though.
And then I got one more. Let's see.
Let's see what he got for the last one.
Not showing them.
Oh, you want to show this?
Yeah, that's the good one.
So look, our quarterback, I guess his chin strap came out, so they put me at quarterback, and I just did quarterback sneak, and I scored on the goal
You
line.
go to the right side or no?
I went to the right, and I broke. It was a tall. They cheated. It was the tall dude right there. He was 16, but he couldn't catch me. He tried to hit me.
Oh, yeah.
Juke both of them.
Job.
And then I'm gone.
That one was clean. That's the cleanest one.
I like that you're a finisher. You know what I'm saying? I like that. All right, man. We could be here all day, but we can't. So we got to get your final statement. So before we get to the final statements, let's get your social media handles. So if anybody like to follow you or track your career as it goes along, they can. So
I am him _. And that's it.
Q1 AN going D1.
and that's going to be on Instagram for both of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, and on Twitter too, that same username.
Say it one more time.
I am him _.
All right, same one. We got Instagram and Twitter and Instagram right here. So now it's time for the spice. Let's get your final words, man. So you guys are the final interview. We're going to have your coach come hop on here after this. So go ahead and let's get a final word for the competition in tomorrow's tournament.
Let's see. Trust yourself. Here you go.
All right, hold on real quick. Hey, you guys stop that kid right there. Yo, son. Yeah, where you going? You know we got an interview. Come on back. Come on. We talked at the field. Sometimes you got to do people like that. Don't let them get away. We ain't letting nobody get away. All right, man. Let's get that final message, man.
You know, we just gonna go
we
out.
gonna beat them tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's let's see, like we gonna beat them tomorrow. Believe in yourself. All that.
We just gonna strap everything down.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing
And when
new.
we strap something down, we do this.
Nah, for real though.
One of the coolest teams involved in Premier Events USA, man. Goon Squad in the house, man. Well, that's going to conclude our individual player interviews for Goon Squad. We're going to have a little conversation with James Roberts, and we're going to have some more athletes throughout the evening. You're watching Semi-Pro Live, official media day of Premier Events USA. switching over to basketball for the coach games. Come on over here. We got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is the we're gonna show the whole game. We got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, it's not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was late. Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it. So every time I come IAC, aka Yak Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here on impressive cover. And because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is pressure. So come on to the front, big dog. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. We are here live for the Premier Events USA National Championship Official Media Night, and I've got my guy, one of the youth coaches that I've known the longest, James Roberts, man. So let's get a hand for him, man. Now, I've interviewed a lot of kids over the last day or so. There's not a lot of kids that get on here and have universal love for their coaches. Some of these kids are just putting up with their coaches. So, man, tell us what's been the key to, well, first, let's introduce your athlete.
So these are a couple of my first-year players that are starting with us that are key contributors to our team's success this year. We've got young Bam here, who y'all will see tomorrow is, I won't say, but you'll see it tomorrow. We also got a defensive lock over here, young DJ, and then behind him another defensive guru at safety, young Darian. And so you guys will get a chance to see them, and don't say I didn't tell you so.
All right, let's get everybody's school and graduation date.
Bussy, 2431.
2027.
Oh, 2027, my bad.
Forget that first part. That's not as social.
Uplift Atlas Middle School, 2027. I mean, I said 27. 2027.
All right.
Oak Cliff High School, South Oak Cliff High School, class of 2027.
Are you over there with my guy, man? Who you over there with?
Smoke.
What school?
Yeah, he over there with Smoke. You also over there with head coach of the Vikings. I can't remember his name right now. He'll come to me later. It's not that important. Either way, man. So good stock, man. You guys got some athletes for some good schools, man. So I got to come to the man himself. Last year was your first year in 7-on-7 with this specific team. Well, you guys had a great showing, but you could tell you guys were a first-year squad.
Absolutely.
This team right here is a powerhouse. What were some of the moves you guys made in the offseason to prepare for this season, and what was the key to the turnaround?
Just learning the craft, learning how the game is played, how to be successful within the game, and then training based on that. We definitely had a lot of talent last year. Not as much talent as we have this year. This year, I feel like this is the best talent we've had since I've started. And it really basically set the tone for tackle football and then transferred into 7-on-7. We went from 7-on-7 to 5-on-5 NFL flag, and then from NFL flag to tackle, and then from NFL flag, tackle back to NFL flag and 7-on-7. So that stuff just really helped us with everything on all levels.
Okay, man. So I've got to ask you, a lot of in the game is ego. Having to manage your ego, knowing when to listen to your ego, because sometimes your ego is right. You're a person who's had success on the football field yourself. You've had success as a coach on the football field with your tackle program. how did you manage your ego with having so much success around the game to have to, in a sense, humble yourself to learn this new portion of the game?
Because when you take yourself out of the equation, it's easy. We do this. If they say they do this for the kids, then you will truly never have a pride issue or that type of problem. If you're doing it for other reasons, then obviously it'll be, what it is. I had the pleasure of learning from a lot of great coaches over the years in youth football as well as semi-pro, playing overseas, playing pro ball, whatever it was. I just took that knowledge and decided that why are we training our kids for the levels they play, and starting to train them for every level, right? And so 7-on-7 was that, and we just embraced it,
Now, tell us about you guys had to get. You've only had a year with some of these kids, so you got not a lot of kids, but you got a large number of kids on the same page at a fast pace. Do you attribute that to the constant play? Because you didn't do a lot of coaches are trying to do tackle year round to get that chemistry you're getting. Were you able to achieve that same chemistry by doing the NFL flag, the 7-on-7, a lot of the non-contact, where you're still able to get that time with your athletes?
Absolutely, because in those senses, we were able to focus on the basics and just the rudimentary plays of the game and why you are able to do what you do. And so when you break it down in that sense, where you're learning the specific routes, the specific defensive coverages, how to cover, and that stuff resonates for all levels. And so that makes the cohesiveness be what it is. Not to mention competition, right? Yeah. These kids thrive on competition. All these kids that I have with me, they all have played against each other, been rivals of each other, played with each other, and so that has been a huge key to the success they have. And I mean, a lot of it is because we don't just practice on the field. You know what I'm saying? We practice it in real life. Like I'm intertwined in these kids' lives every day of the week, and I'm not talking about just practicing and training.
Real life stuff.
Yeah, real life stuff, right? We help the families. We're intertwined into the school systems. We talk to principals. We talk to coaches. We at the schools. When they have award ceremonies, we there. Just showing them that this goes further than just on the field. You know what I'm saying? This is what I got into it for, is to help inner city youth and get these kids over the threshold, right? Because let's be honest, our culture, there's not a lot of that going on. So I appreciate all the coaches that are doing their thing and getting these kids to the levels that they are. I want to shout out, I know this is, but True Buzz athletes, just want to shout them out, man. What they did for their juniors and seniors on their 7-on-7 team, I've never seen it done before by any. The bus tour was phenomenal. That is the goal. You know what I'm saying? That is the goal, to take these kids and take them on that type of tour for D1 schools and get these offers for these kids. That's something we're not doing, and that is what you're supposed to be doing for your community. When you say you're giving back to the community, this is what it is. This is how it looks. And so shout out to True Buzz. I know those guys over there. We've battled in 7-on-7, and we've had a great relationship with them over there. But what they just did, I mean, it was phenomenal. I had to share it on my page. It was so phenomenal. And I don't think people realize what they did, honestly. What they doing over there is going to affect these kids for the rest of their lives, And so, shout out to them. We headed that way, right?
And I always like to tell parents or coaches, even teachers, a lot of these aren't bad kids. Some of these kids just need a change of environment. Yeah. They've never seen anything outside of the environment they're currently in, and if you show them different, they'll take a different option. But just to get onto a lighter note, man, I'm gonna hand off the mic, man. I want each of you guys to give us something brief. So I want to know what attracted you to come over to Goon Squad, and what's your favorite part of being a part of this organization that you guys are here?
My homeboy, Sir Anthony, he got me over here, and so what'd you say for the first one?
And how have you enjoyed it since you've been here?
Oh, I love it, man. Very fun. You get to travel and stuff like that. So yeah, enjoying it.
So do you guys do a little bit more traveling than some of the other teams?
Mhm.
Or what is it specifically? Because, I mean, we got people watching. There's going to be some people that are watching you guys like, man, I like the camaraderie. I like the team. So get a little bit more specific into it. What are some of the things you guys do?
Well, it's really just like a fun, like it's like fun and all, cause you get to meet new people and stuff like that. You get to like communicate. You know what I'm talking about? Like you get to meet new people and stuff like that. Get to meet new things. So it's pretty cool.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and translate for the mothers at home. There's a reason I'm going to translate, because I know a lot of people like, man, if you're a heterosexual male, you don't just, hey, hi, new friend, let's be friends. Let's meet each other and hang out and talk on the phone from time to time. You don't really do that, so you kind of have to be put in the situation where you're meeting new people and bonding with new people. So if you don't have a team or somebody positive in your life who's putting you in those new experiences, it's hard to get that done. So let me swing up top. So why did you, same question to him, what attracted you to the squad and how have you been enjoying it since you've been here?
Well, I mean, like, this is my second year in the team. And I changed this from basketball because that's my main sport. So, and it's been real fun, like, traveling and playing with these people. So,
That's
yeah.
what's up, man.
That's it. That's really it.
Pass it over to your teammate.
My homeboy Daydream, he put me on to this team, and I just wanted to try it out, and it's been fun ever since.
So was your main sport another sport like his? Were you like a track athlete, basketball athlete? You were coming over to football, or is it just your first time doing 7-on-7?
It's my first time doing 7-on-7.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and we're getting towards the end. So we're gonna do our final message, man. So who's gonna do our? Okay, well, we got the whole team. They boss hog it in here. All right, I'm gonna hand it off to Coach. Coach can hand it off to who you need to go.
Let me in that jump.
We don't talk. I can say it.
That way he's responsible.
Right. I would like to say this. Realistically, this is a very hard-working team. They've put in the time, in the sweat, in the sun to get ready for these nationals. We've made a lot of mistakes, but we've grown a lot, and they've accepted their mistakes and they've built on them. I know they talk a little cocky sometimes, but they've earned it. And tomorrow, y'all gonna understand it. Listen, we showing no mercy. We've learned the game enough to know that we've showed a lot of mercy to a lot of teams, and we should not have. And we won't mention no names, and that's great that people want to mention us. Goon Squad is a very reputable team. Trust and believe tomorrow the humbleness goes away, okay? So I'm gonna let unexpected silent assassin hand this off today. So I'm gonna give it to young Riker.
Oh, damn. Tell him that little business right now. Let me say it, Coach. I'm next. Let me be next. I'm at the rear.
Come in the middle, Riker.
That's it. Silent.
You realize it's the final statement, so can't nobody get next to see y'all win a game.
Hey, the only message I got is we ain't showing no mercy at all. Zero. No talking, no nothing.
I got one day too. On everything, you not gonna touch my brother.
Hello. We ain't done. Coach over here trying to be friendly. We gonna blow them out by 59 on my mama. They smell like chicken tenders and baked fries.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time on Semi-Pro Live. Goon Squad live from Media Night. Over here, we got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna show the whole thing. We got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was like. Hornets is what I think. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it, so every time And because of these cute house shoes right here. Oh man, this is precious. So come on to the front, big dog. All right, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. I'm here with Isaiah, man. It's another one of these athletes out here at Premier Events USA National Championship Tournament. So, man, we're out here to get to know the athletes, not the coaches. So I want to get a little bit more information on you, man. What school do you currently go to?
Harmony Science Academy.
Harmony, which one? Because there's a couple of those.
In Bryan.
Okay, College Station. All right, man. So what team are you on?
Free World Elite.
Free World League. Okay, you're on a very up-and-coming squad, man. This is I believe this is their second year. Last year, they were in a lot of championships. This year, they've been able to increase their winning total, man. So have you been enjoying the squad since you've been over there?
Yes, I have.
How have you been enjoying it?
By catching the ball and other things.
That's cool, man. So, shut down cornerback? All right, man. So what's your pick total looking like so far this season?
Probably like 5 or 2. I don't know.
All right. So you're coming from an age where most of the game was a ground game, a lot of running plays. Cornerback, your position, you were almost a defensive end in space until you've gotten to this recent portion where they start opening up the passing game. What's been the biggest thing that you've added to your game since the passing game has become a little bit more crucial?
Playing corner better.
Playing corner better. Do you do any kind of extra training or any, do you have a personal trainer who gets you ready for Sundays?
My coach named Coach Monte.
Okay. What kind of drills do you guys do?
We do corner drills, and I'm trying to think. I don't know.
It's all good, man. My son is 7, so my main division in football I cover is 6 and 7-year-olds. So you're doing a great job compared to what they usually do, man. So, all right, man. So are you a dual sport athlete, or are you mainly a football athlete?
Mainly football.
Mainly football. Have you played any other sports in the past?
No.
Okay. So football, born and bred. I like it, man. So what high school are you expected to go to in your area?
Bryan ISD.
Bryan, okay. Now, outside of that, do you have any off-the-field activities that you're involved in? You a gamer? You involved in any clubs?
A gamer.
What games you be on?
Fortnite, Roblox, Apex, a lot of games.
We talking about these games. There's a lot of confidence on there. Are you brave enough to drop your gamer tag so people can come see what they're smoke about?
Yes.
Let's get that gamer tag. He was confident. Drop that gamer tag.
Cadence YT.
Oh man, that was the clearest thing he said. So I don't even know. We might as well just bleep that part out. He was really with it. All right, man. So how many years have you been playing 7-on-7? This is year 1 for you or year 2?
Year 1.
Year 1. So how do you enjoy the 7-on-7 game compared to the tackle football game? So I'll put it like this. Well, he's never played tackle before? So this is your first entry, okay? So I'm gonna keep it honest with you. You're part of a new generation of athlete that is approaching football in a different way. Because to be honest, from the position that you play corner. So your position, you're not a lineman, so your body has a pitch count, and there's really no need for you to be taking extra hits until it's time to get paid or time to get scholarships. So how confident are you in this route? So are you gonna try tackle football in the fall?
Yes.
Okay, you got any? What teams you got your eye on?
I forgot a lot of them.
Okay. Do you have an Instagram, a Twitter, or something that we can follow you in case? Not yet. It's new. What's your brother Instagram? We'll give him some flowers. He said he's dropping his brother Instagram.
It's the same name that my user tag is. Gamer tag.
Go ahead, drop that down, man.
Cadence YT, I think.
All right.
It should be.
All right, man. So we're getting towards the end of the interview, so we always like to end with some spice. So first, so we got your social media. So now, as humble as you're trying to act, you play with the Free World Elite. And they one of the most noise talking teams that I've ever personally known. I enjoy them, but they talk some noise, and they enjoy talking some noise. So I need you to summon your inner head coach. You have to take on his spirit animal and tell us something edgy. So next time somebody's going head to head with you and your Free World Elite brothers, what do they need to know about you and your team?
They are trash. And we can win.
No. Say it with your chest. I like this. Say it go with your first instinct. Let them know.
They are trash, and we could beat them easily.
I like it, man. Hey, look, I don't even need to talk no more. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're over here at the Hilton Garden Inn, live from Temple, Texas. Tomorrow we'll start all the action. We have the Premier Events USA National Championship Tournament where you can catch this guy with Free World Elite putting the smackdown on some young teams in 7-on-7. We'll see you guys next time on Semi-Pro Live. Appreciate you, big dog. Don't leave me hanging. Don't do that to me. Appreciate it. Over here, we got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna show the whole game. We got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, it's not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was late. Hornets is where they came from. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it, so every time they come out, IAC, aka Yak Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here on a impressive cover. And because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is pressure. So come on to the front, big dog.
Everybody else is paid to play. You guys are invited and you're paid for it. Right,
And we all just kept it together. Yeah, good coaching too. Yeah.
So what was What's happening, y'all? This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live, and just got reminded he is part of the returning national champions. You know, I was a little distracted last year. What I had, you guys won a national championship. Then older Boykins declared to go to Alabama on my live stream, which was live, man. Shout out to Boykins. I'll never forget that, man. So, man, let's talk about it, man. So you're coming back to defend your national championship. You guys have been basically on a world tour all over the country, smacking kids in different states, man. So what's been the key to sustaining that success with BYF?
So putting the extra hours every day, working out with each other, just coming together and combining that team chemistry and just like playing together and trusting each other.
So, with a team with like yours, where you have several kids who are going to be future Division I athletes, going to see them playing on Saturdays, how do you guys not let the ego affect you? Because you guys are one of the more humble squads. When you've done probably the most winning out of any of the squads up here, what is it about that team that keeps you guys so level-headed?
Well, Coach Chris said he always preaching one band, one sound. So no one's better than no one on the team. We're all equal. We're all the same.
I like that, man. I like that. Well, without further ado, he's a pretty humble guy. Let's let some of this huddle film speak for him, man. So take us through this play. What's going on this play, and what's the situation?
All right, so this is my spring varsity film. We got, let's see. So we got doubles right, but we call this trade because we got a wide off tight end, and we got a single to the left. And so right now I'm looking at the running back in his formation, right? So the strong side's to the right because the running back's on this right side.
Okay.
So that flow is going to most likely go to the left side of the open field, but they're in the middle of the field right now. I'm going to let this play. So right now I'm in Miami. I'm playing a Mike back right here in the middle. Got my nickel down here on the slot. Then I got my rover. No, this is my outside linebacker, my fault. Outside linebacker right here on this hash on his left side.
Oh, I love how you attack the A-gap like that.
So, okay, my fault. So right there, we had a down block by the center. We had a pull by the guard on the other side. So right there,
Took
they're
him
going.
on in that A-gap, too.
Yes, sir. So they're going to take that. They're going to do that buck sweep to the outside to the right. And so right down in the middle, I'm just reading the flow. So I'm going straight downhill to the A-gap.
Now, for some of the folks at home, tell us, what's the importance of the fact that you took on that blocker instead of trying to go around and shoot the gap?
Man, if you go around shoot the gap, you miss, right? Then you leaving it uneven, right? So now they have more blockers to the outside, and potentially it can be touchdown.
So in that case, despite you having the speed where you could have gotten past it, you made the decision to take on that block to basically to maintain the integrity of your formation, because that allowed the safeties and everyone else to catch up and make plays as well.
Yes, sir.
All right, man, let's move on to your next one.
So right here, it's a little inside run right here. So
Is this a nickel formation for you guys?
We don't really run a nickel formation. This is a 31 front. So this tackle right here by 53, he's in a one technique. So he's going to be in the shade of the A gap. And then our tackle to the right is in a three technique. So he's going to be in the B gap. So dude on the linebacker on the right side got the A gap, and I got the B gap right here.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So, okay. So what the guard does right here, it's a zone smack. So this tight end number 39 is coming across to hit our defensive end right here. So this is the smacks part. And then 53 is zoning down on the one technique. So therefore, I'm coming right off 53's butt. And, dang, man. Listen this up. So I'm coming off 53's butt, and then, boom, make the play.
Great play, man. Great play. Also, I do have to say this. You'll see him later on. Number 69, you've got to scoop block that big dog. You can't let him do that. Tackles be getting so too comfortable on the outside being pretty. He out there on his little island. He probably got into a one-on-one battle with that defensive end. He been cooking them all game, and then coach done called this play where he got to scoop underneath against the four-star linebacker, five-star linebacker. He was like, nah, I'm just going to keep blocking him. And you made one heck of a play, man. Do you have another one for us?
Yeah, we're doing this right here. So we got 89 as a Y off. This is going to be a 31 technique. So the defense tackle head up against 66 is going to be in the 3 technique, so he's going to be in the B gap. And then the tackle over 79 is going to be in the 1 technique, so he's going to be over the A gap. So right now I have A gap responsibility, and my linebacker buddy over here has B gap responsibility.
So this is like a heavy shotgun formation, basically.
Right.
So they brought in an extra lineman.
So 89 is going to block down onto the defensive end. So there's going to be a zone. Yeah, this is a zone right here. And so 75 is going to double. They're going to duo our tackles. It's going to free us up. So therefore, we got to get downhill as fast as we can so we can get that double team off our tackles.
Okay, I got you. So let's go ahead and see the play. And I like that. You scraped underneath, so you had to show the linebacker equivalent of makeup speed, because I'm seeing you scrape underneath like that. So instead of what you did the first time where you engaged that was that a tackle or guard that time?
That was a guard.
So instead of doing what you did last time and then engaging that tackle or that guard like you did last time, this time you actually went underneath him, shot the gap, and still showed that you had enough speed to make the play because you didn't let anything happen behind you, man. Great work. And as a former defensive tackle / offensive lineman, I can't do anything but respect that work in the trenches, man. So tell us, you're playing 7-on-7 when you obviously a trench god, man. What are you working on this summer and this spring out here with these receivers?
I'm just working on my coverage skills on a man-to-man or zone basis.
All right, man. So we're getting to the portion of the interview where we got to start wrapping it up. So I got to get your final words, man. So first, let's get your social media in case anybody would like to follow you or get some more information about you.
On my Instagram is Kizzy, Kizzee, 5 E's. My Twitter is Aaron_Kizzy, my fault. Pretty much it.
All right, man. And our last word, BYF defending national champions. What's going to be your last word for the folks at home?
We trying to do it again.
I like that. Coming for the repeat, man. So let's get a hand from them, man. We got people in the background. We'll see you guys next time on Semi-Pro Live. Over here, we got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna show the whole game. We got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was late. The Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it, so every time they come out, IAC, aka Yak Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here on impressive cover. And because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is pressure. So come on to the front, big dog. Over here, we got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna show the whole game. We got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was late. The Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it, so every time they come out, IAC, aka Yak Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here on impressive cover. And because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is pressure. So come on to the front, big dog.
Everybody else is paid to play. You guys are invited and you're paid for it. Right, son?
And we all just kept it together. Yeah, good coaching too. Yeah.
So what was? An extension of the over here. We got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna show the whole game. We got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, it's not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was late. Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching, but they are pretty close to it. So every time we come out, IAC, aka Yak. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. We are here live, and just like my producer said, it's time for another shameless Shock plug, man. Shout out to Shock. That is Shock with no K. Go to shock.com where you can find products like these Shock sunglasses, the Shock visors, t-shirts, towels, windbreakers, the whole 9 yards from the line. 15% off when you use promo code SemiProLive. But let's get to the action, man. So let's get an introduction. So who do we have up here with us?
Curtis Bell.
And what school do you go to?
Woburn Middle School.
All right.
Rylan Walton, Woburn Middle School.
All right, man. So what teams do you guys play with?
Free World Elite.
Free World Elite.
Free World Elite athletes in the house. So, man, I've got to talk to you guys about your squad. When we first met you guys, your team was kind of young. You guys had athletes, good coaching, but you were just in the beginning of your 7-on-7 journey. You guys won a lot of games last year, made an appearance in the national championship, but weren't able to capture it on all levels like some of the other programs. What has been the main difference in this team and in your chemistry where you guys have been just winning at a higher rate than you could last year?
Last year, we had athletes, but this year, we got more athletes and people who can compete. And the first tournament, we all combined as one team.
Okay.
I don't know, just good team. Growth.
So what are some of the things that you guys enjoy being a part of this program?
Just the road trips and stuff, and becoming better friends and things, and a better teammate.
The humbleness and work ethic and humbleness.
All right. So how you guys have been in the national championships before? Or is this your first national appearance?
I came last year.
Okay, so we're going to start with my guy who's never made an appearance. I'm going to swing over to you. So what do we need to expect, or how is this experience compared to your expectations of what a national would be like? I know we haven't played any games, but just through the first 2 days.
Chill.
Okay. And then I got to swing over to you. So you're a year 2 player. This is your second national appearance, man. How have you been adapting to your new role on the team where, since it is your second year, the coaches and the leadership on the team are expecting you to have a bigger leadership role, and how have you adjusted to it?
You just got to be better than, you got to tell everybody for them to stop playing around and stuff. And I'm the youngest on the team though. And so I people not going to listen to me all the time, but you still got to tell them what to do and things of that nature.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I was always in that weird because I got a June birthday, so I was always the youngest person on the squad. So I understand where you're coming from. But, man, we're not just going to talk, man. We got to show you who you're actually talking to. So for the folks at home, who wants to go first as far as the highlights? All right, we'll slide that over to you. Yeah, it's Semi-Pro Live. We got technology. Yeah, just click on the one that's yours and press play and tell us what's going on in the play.
So this right here, it was the last play before halftime, and it was a rocky first half, and then my quarterback just threw the ball up, and I just came down with it. And
Let's get a second look at this. Beautiful route. Wow. Well, that's about the definition of the head time. You weren't gonna let them have the free swipe of the ball, man? You gonna hit them with the spin move too?
I just tried to catch the ball because we was playing rocky because I remember this tournament we had a 3-hour break and we just had a rocky start, and so I just had to do everything to catch the ball, and I came down with it.
All right, man. Well, let's see your second play. You sent us in 2.
So this one, yeah. This was before halftime. We was beating the team, and then I just ran a post. Couldn't find no other clip. This was just some posts.
You gotta give a shout out to your quarterback on that one. He caught you in stride.
I appreciate my quarterback, Simon Starr.
All right, man. Well, hey, let's go ahead. We're gonna swing over here to your teammate, man. Now he was ready for the moment. He sent me about 20 highlights. We had to dwindle this down. So let's go ahead and start the tour of highlights from my guy.
This clip right here. Ooh. Playing a great team. Yeah.
Man, who you playing? Is that AYG?
I can't tell you.
If it was AYG, he would have known it was AYG. That may not have been AYG. All right. So, man, let's go on to the next one. What's going on right here?
Very tight game. Really, they thought they had us beat right before the first half, so we had to come out. Quick score.
He looked real childlike right there.
Probably was.
Hey, don't get too good at your fatherhood skills this young. That's all I'm going to say.
Next one. Let's see, the lead expanded. Quick in, couple yards. All right, same. Elaborate on his rocky first half. So second half had to come out dominant. I think this is his. Hold on.
It's teamwork. If it is his highlight, we'll show it anyway.
Made him miss. Just had to score after
hit
that.
him with the step back. Well, that is rather impressive. So now I have to move on to my natural questions because I didn't notice that you had a cast on this hand until I heard you mess with the Velcro. Is that going to affect your play, and do you plan on going out head-topping people with a Velcro cast tomorrow?
Taking the cast off.
Now, you know, if you do head-top somebody with the cast on, that might be more impressive. It might go viral.
Could.
It could. Like, I'm going to zoom in, I'm going to catch the touchdown, and I'm going to zoom. He's got a cast on his arm. He can be holding it like this, but won't be able to bend with his pinkies because he can't move them too. I'm just saying, man, it might be a nice little flavor to put on it. But we can't let it go too long because we got the rest of your teammates in the house. They're going to get up here and give us some information about them. So we want to get your final message to your opponents. But before that, we need to get your social media handles in case somebody would like to follow you or keep track of your career. So I'm going to start with my guy over here on the end, and we'll end with you. So let's get your social media handle for the folks at home.
My Instagram is Kai from the Fold, Kai, period, FRMDA 4.
All right.
My Instagram's Rylan Walton, RY1AN.Walton. Twitter, Rylan Walton, 2007.
Man, you know what's crazy? I have a unique name like you. You just got to put Rylan Walker. Didn't have to add no numbers. Walton, my bad. Rylan Walton. And they had your name. My name's Channing Humphrey. I don't know any other Channing Humphreys. I can't go on no platform and just put in Channing Humphrey to be my name. But all right, let's get to the spice. I need you to say something edgy. Just like it's the end of the game, man. This is y'all Free World Elite. I done handed y'all enough trophies that you know what to do here. All right, man. So next time somebody's going head-to-head with your squad, what do they need to know about you and your teammates?
Just be ready because we have some tournaments that's downfall. We have some that's good, but this one, I feel great.
Ooh, I like that, man. Swing over.
Be on the edge of your seat when you play us.
Be on the edge of your seat, man. Final word from Free World Elite. We'll be right back after a short break. You're watching Semi-Pro Live's official media day for Premier Events USA's National Championship. Over here, we got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna show the whole game. We got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, it's not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was like, the Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it, so every time they come out, IAC, aka Yak Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here on impressive cover. And because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is precious. So come on to the front, big dog. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live, and the staff of Premier Events just let me know they can't leave till I leave, so we're going to stay here all night so they know. No, I'm messing with y'all. We're not going to do that, man. But we got 2 more athletes from Free World Elite, a fine program out of the College Station area. So let's see who we got with us, man. Let's get some introductions.
I'm Cordarius Morin. I'm from Navasota, Texas, and I'm finna be a 9th grader that's attending A&M Consolidated High School in College Station.
Okay, Navasota kid.
My name's Jamal Morin. I'm from Navasota, Texas, too, and I'm going to College Station Middle School next year. In high school, I'm going to A&M Consolidated.
That's what's up, man. My best friend on earth, man, is from Navasota, Texas. Shout out to Sean Harrison, man. So let's get to the business at hand, man. So what has it been like to be on this championship run with Free World Elite?
Man, first of all, I'd like to thank all my coaches and players. We're a great program.
Just do it like that. I'm loud.
We're a great team. We push each other hard. We play hard. We love the competition, man. I love these boys, man. Yeah, it's a great experience to be on a team like this, man. With Cal.
So, is this your first year with the team?
This is my first year.
And this is my second year.
Second year. So, you were here in year 1, and you've come along as Free World Elite has become kind of a powerhouse in the area. What is it about this team and the chemistry where you guys are able to first recruit some of the top athletes in the area, and second, where you guys have this instant chemistry with the amount of athletes that you're able to add to the roster?
Well, half our roster, we play like Little League together, so we already have like the chemistry together. And so Coach KC and them, they all created Free World Elite, and we all joined together, became one. We're playing as a team, and we're just doing our business.
All right, man, all right. So what about yourself? How have you been enjoying this championship run, and what's the experience been like to do it with your brothers?
It's been good.
I like that, man. Elaborate on it. Give us. So what's your favorite part about being part of the Free World Elite?
Just being family, being together.
Okay. Well, let's get. You guys are brothers. You weren't always playing on the same team. Feel you? That's a real rivalry, man. That's something that my sons would do. And they 6 years apart. That's what's crazy. Like, y'all never be playing on the same field. Why you gotta be on separate teams, so I gotta drive to places. So let's get the story. Why weren't you? Who chose not to be on Free World Elite, and why'd you come? But why were you not on the team in the first place?
Well, last year I don't think they had a 14. No, they didn't have a 14.
Oh, they
13
didn't have 14
team.
you.
Yeah, they only had 12, and I was already 13, so only my brother played last year. But it's been my first year a part of Free World, man. I love it, man. We're a good team, a great program, man. So yeah, it's a great experience.
Okay. So coming into year 2, man, first year you were, if you watched the show Big O, you were one of the tomatoes. This year, man, you are having to assume the leadership position on your team. What adjustments have you made to be more of a leader to your teammates, and how have you been handling the newfound responsibility?
Like getting better, learning my experience, my position, and all that.
We're learning how to be a leader.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, let's get into the highlights, man. Who's going to be up first?
I will.
All right, let's see what you got, man. Let me grab this real quick. Give us the play-by-play. What's going on in this play? Where's it at? And just give us the rundown of what's happening.
All right, so this first clip, it's against Breno. It was a hammer play. He was going to block out, and I was supposed to cut outside. But look, I was supposed to go outside, but I cut up, and they couldn't catch me. I was just too fast.
Okay, he threw on the Jets through the A-gap. I like that, man.
Just straight to the A-gap. Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be an outside run, but I seen the gap, so I cut up. So, yeah.
Let's see your next one.
And on his next play, it was our first game of the season. They tried to do a reverse play. I seen it. I thought he was going to come outside, and I hit him right there. It was against Bray.
Solid hit, man. Solid hit. Let's watch it again. We'll let it run more time. Ooh. All right, man. So let's get over here to is that Big Bro?
I'm Big
you
Bro.
Little Bro? All right.
Explain it.
All right. So in this play, I got the ball. I got it.
Hold on, real quick. Let's get it teed up for you.
You're not good at
You ready? All right. Let's
All right. So in this play, I got the ball. I got it right in A gap. Then like the lineman, he like blocked inside. So I went in the hole and I seen like the gap like right. I seen like the gap like I don't know. I got it. I seen it like cut in, so I bounced it and I just let it outside and scored.
And slung the guy off your back. I like that, man. All right, man. Let's see play
Game
2.
winner. And this the game winning touchdown right here. I got it. Desmond blocked for me, so I just went up, cut outside, and just scored.
So this is my question, because I've been fat and slow my whole life. So are you guys just naturally fast because of DNA, or
I heard
something that you guys have worked on over the years?
I worked on it over years to get me better.
Yeah, I work on my speed a lot. So yeah, and I heard my mama was fast in high school. She was one of the fastest. So I think we probably got some of our speed from her.
That's what's up, man. I'm pretty sure both of my kids' parents were slow, so I don't know how my oldest one got fast somehow, and I'm pretty sure Dre he gon' be a lineman. But all right, man. So let's get your final statement. So we can get your social media, and then we want to get your we're gonna get your social media, and we'll get your final statement. So.
All right, so my Instagram is youngkid_Tukey 2 times, but I don't got no Twitter though.
So,
my Instagram is youngkid_Chunky, and I forgot my Twitter account.
All right, and let's get your final word for the folks at home. Let me get something edgy, something spicy, just like when we end the games.
Stay tuned, cause we finna bring this mud home. Free World Elite on top.
You already know it.
I like it, man. We'll see you guys next time on Semi Pro Live. Appreciate y'all. Over here, we got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna tell the whole thing. Well, we got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, it's not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was like. Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching, but they are pretty close to it. So every time they come out, IAC, aka Yak Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here, and because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is precious. So come on to the front, big dog.
Everybody else is paid to play. You guys are invited and you're paid for it. Right, Sean?
And we all just kept it together. Yeah, good coaching too. Yeah.
So what was it? All right, folks, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. We are back. We got 3 more interviews left to go, but we got some more of the Free World Elite coming for revenge this was a first-year program last year. They went through the paces, made it to nationals, came up a little bit short, but coming into this tournament this weekend, they're one of the hottest teams in the whole state of Texas and looking to come home with it all. So if I can get a quick introduction from you guys. So what's your first and last name, each one?
Simon Starks.
I'm Ray Morrison.
All right, what schools are you guys attending right now, and what high school are you expected to attend if not there yet?
Consol High School.
I go to SFA Middle School, and I'll be attending Rudder Rangers next year.
All right, man. So tell us, man, what's the vibe been like with Free World, man? You guys were always a winning program, but something seems a little bit different. You guys have a little bit more confidence. You guys have a little bit more athletes on the field. What's different about Free World Elite this season?
I mean, we got more athletes that came in with us this year. And then it's like, it's a brotherhood with us. It's like, if you come in and play with us, you a brother now. It's not no friend, none of that. It's more fun.
I think the same thing.
All right, man. So what are some of the things that you guys, 7-on-7 is a development game. So even though we're out here collecting trophies, getting rings, the real purpose of this is to work on your game for the fall when we put the pads back on. What aspect of your game have you guys been trying to work on over this last spring?
My footwork and my speed. I'm trying to get faster. Well, I'm trying to go varsity as a freshman, so I got to be fast.
That's what's up, man. It's good that NIL went down. You saw how UIL tried to fade you out your paper, man. That's messed up. UIL, man, stop messing with these young kids' paper, man. Swaying over to you, man. What have you been working on this spring?
Footwork, strength and conditioning, and speed.
Okay. So, out of this, man, this is your second appearance. What do we need to expect from Free World Elite in their second ever Premier Events National?
We're going to come at you. We're going to compete. And then we ain't going to let down for nobody at all.
Probably the same thing.
All right, man. That's your last. Same thing. You a former MVP. You done talked to me before. For all the future athletes, you get two same things. After that, you got to give you something original. But luckily for this young man, it's time to get to the highlight portion. So who's the highlights we're going to have up first? Who's going to queue up? Nah, let him go first. He got to go first. He being too cool, man. He being too cool. I done gave him a whole diamond chain. Not real diamonds, but a diamond chain. It's all good, man. I know it's going to be icy. It's the only one he had up the internet. So tell us what was going on in this play.
We was playing Huntsville, and we was playing Huntsville. My brother's recording, and so we was down by, I think it was beating them by 3 touchdowns, and I had caught a hitch, and then had caught bro off guard.
I just want to know that first guy who got the mix, did he just turn around and run away? He's like, I don't even want that. Look at this play. Hold on, go back real quick. We gotta rewind this back. This first dude, bro. Look at this dude right here. He just turns around and he gone, bro. Where did he go, bro? I don't know where he went. He juked him into oblivion. All right, man. So let's tee up the next one on the docket, man. I like the enthusiasm. Who is that? Is your teammate?
Nah. All right, so this was in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
My first game. We had played against one team.
Clip.
Yeah. Got me a pick six. Start off the game. He was doing the out route. They did out route the first play. I was really supposed to get a pick. I deflected, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna give me a pick next. Did it again. Picked it off. Went to the crib.
Okay. Who was that? Was that me on the Zoom or that was Jasmine?
I think it was a lady.
Dang, man. That's weak, man. All right. Yeah, whatever. All right. Well, I guess we'll give Jasmine some credit. Let's get you your next clip, man.
All right. So this was at my first FBU camp ever. Yeah, it was a little stare down, I got more, but I ain't
It makes you look bad when you in a good position. Look, he was low. He dropped his hips. And still, makes it a little bit worse, man. All right, man. Well, let's go ahead and we'll get to the latter portion of it, man. So, for the most part, I'm gonna swing over to my guy who didn't want to talk to me that much, man. We got to know, man, what do we need to expect from Free World Elite as they come into their second national championship season?
To expect a lot. Probably see us more times in the championship. and probably see us more communicating and stuff like that.
All right, man. All right. So let's get to our final statements, man. It's time to get something edgy. It's time to promote these young athletes. So we need to know your social media handles, any place where we can see your film. If a recruiter can get in contact with you, we need that. So what's your social media handles?
My Instagram is AUNR3 and A.
My Instagram is Simon_3_Starks.
All right, man. So this last part is where we get saucy, man. I need you to look deep into the camera. And I need you to say something edgy, maybe a little bit gangster, something that's going to let everybody know the tone that's being set by Free World Elite as you guys come into ring season, man. So I'm going to start off with you, man. What's your final message to the folks at home?
All right, so you play Free World 14U, you're going to lose. I mean, like, if we playing our game and you think you're finna come in and just do something, just go on out there and do that. If you come with a lot of energy, dial it down. We gonna shut it all up. Got a quarterback, gonna throw all the dimes. Got me at left nickel, try to throw it over there, not gonna get it. I'm telling you. Just simple.
I like that, man. All right, man, let's get some sauce.
Simple as that. We probably gonna make it to the championship more than everybody in here. And probably gonna whoop every team because we already beat them, most of the teams that's in here. And I hope they don't think they're gonna beat us just because they beat us one time. Because we is coming back with the dub.
This summer, looking for revenge. From the intro video man himself, man. We got Free World Elite going head-to-head with the field starting tomorrow. Make sure you tune in here live on Semi-Pro Live. We'll be right back after a short break. You're watching Premier Events USA Media Night live from the beautiful Hilton Garden Inn in Temple, Texas. Over here, we got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna show the whole game. Well, we got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was like. Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching, but they are pretty close to it. So every time they come out the IAC, aka Yak Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here come on. And because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is pressure. So come on to the front, big dog.
Everybody else is paid to play. You guys are invited and you're paid for it.
And we all just kept it together. Yeah, good coaching too. Yeah.
Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. Time for another shameless plug. It's the last interview of the day. Well, hey, man, if you get a chance, go to Shock.com. They are the creator of these new sunglasses, the Shock sunglasses, by the same creators of the Shock Visor. Go to Shock.com. That's Shock with no K. Type in code Semi-Pro Live and get 15% off your entire order. So that's these glasses, that's the visors, the T-shirts, the towels, windbreakers, anything that you get at Shock.com, 15% off your total order when you use code Semi-Pro Live. But with that out the way, we done paid some bills. Let's get to the show. We got some young athletes here, so we want to get your first and last name and what schools you guys are currently attending.
All right, I'm David Warren, and I'm currently attending Canyon High School in New Braunfels, Texas.
And I'm Harris Gillum, and I'm also attending Canyon High School.
All right, so you guys are teammates in 7-on-7 and at school. So out of a lot of these kids, it's not like that. So tell us a little bit about that aspect, man. What do you guys carry over from your 11-man football at school to out here on the field in 7-on-7?
It's really bringing the chemistry, bringing people, like recruiting kids from our school out to the team. It really helps everybody bond together better. Just stick together, push through games.
Yeah, I would definitely say chemistry too, because like you can have like a team form out of just everybody out of the area, but like when two people are from the same school, they do the same things, we got same signals, all that type of stuff. There's just like when you play 10 games with them a season, it's like you create a different bond, I guess.
How long have you guys been playing football together?
This would be our second year going.
Second year. So you guys didn't play any middle schools? Like you guys met in high school and went from there?
Yeah, we're both from different feeder schools. So.
Oh, okay. So, man, let's just talk about this season, man. You guys are a team that we didn't get to see a lot of out of all the Central Texas teams, but you guys got in there first season of the year. You guys were able to qualify, and then you guys are back for this national championship. What kind of performance do we need to expect from you guys?
I don't know. Everybody just 100% completion rating. Win games for us.
Yeah, I would just say like team needs to come together, you know, like don't let negativity get to nothing. Like if you down, then you down, but you're going to like come back. You need like maintaining the positivity and yeah.
So this is your second year with the Rams, correct?
Yes, this is our
Both.
first year.
Yeah,
first year.
So, first year. So first year with the Rams. But now, what is it about that Rams program, the vibe in the program, where you guys are able to get that bond? Because I know you guys went to school with each other, but from the time that I interviewed them guys yesterday and seeing them at the combine, you guys have a camaraderie. Everybody gets along. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's pulling for each other. Tell us about the vibe about being with that team.
Well, it's really just like a brotherhood. Everybody's got each other's back all the time, no matter where we are. Everybody's together.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would say like playing football outside of school with each other, like also allowed there to be like a bond there too. So, yeah.
Okay. And last one before we get to your clips, man. 7-on-7 football is about development. So even though we're out here, it's ring season, we're about to hand out some trophies, the main purpose of it was to work on something in your game. So when you guys get ready for pads, you're ready to go. What have each one of you guys been working on in your game?
Really just my breaks out of my routes, coming off quick, making my hips move, making the DB shake up. It's in-game scenarios.
That's a weird coincidence because that shuttle time was nasty today. So,
hey, I would definitely say reading the defense and like being able to throw the ball into like holes, like even like tighter holes, and yeah, just like reading defenses, like high lows, that type of stuff.
Okay. Well, let's get to some of these highlights, man. Who's going first?
All right. So we can go from the top. It's a little film from 7-on-7 school ball. And this is like me detecting, cover 3, just drop it way over the top.
Let's see.
And yeah.
You out through cover 3, which is impressive.
Yeah, but like I saw the seam late, but like I knew I could put the ball over the top and, just let it fly.
All right, well, let's go to the next one, man.
This is from Veterans Memorial. This is just, I ain't even got no words to explain this.
Had somebody behind you. Versus field. Oh, man. Breaks again. Gets the ball off. Oh, yeah. That's money.
Yeah. I really don't know how to explain that. Like,
I'm going to tell you what's impressive about that is that usually when a quarterback has run that long, the defensive formation breaks down. The safeties in the secondary were still on the receivers, so you still had to make an accurate pass.
Yeah, and, like, I would definitely say the hardest part about that was like, dude, I don't consider myself like a really fast guy. I just know how to take my angles correctly. Yeah. And like that's one of the things that like helps me be dual threat because like as long as you're taking angles, you don't need to be the fastest guy on the field. And, yeah. But that was really tiring. Like, I was gassed.
That was a very Steve McNair-like statement to take right there, man. I liked it. That's always been my favorite quarterback. R.I.P. Steve McNair, man. But anyway, man, tell us, let's get on to your highlights, man.
This first game's against the CTX Bulls, who we actually have first tomorrow.
Oh,
so,
okay.
We come in, we're down. We lost them by 1 point. I think it was rigged. This is back in the end zone. Oh, my bad. This is back in the end zone.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a
You kind of looking at the back of your shirt. He didn't know where he was at on the field.
He had no idea. And this one also from the same game. I had 5 touchdowns this game. Three of them got called back though. This one.
Beautiful throw.
That ain't even my favorite part though.
With it. Okay, man. Well, hey, I like when the Rams come through. They some showmen over here. We got a couple of showmen. So, man, just to build off that, so we're going to go ahead and, now that we've seen these highlights, first, our audience is going to see more. So let's get your social media handles.
My Twitter is HarrisGillum2, and my Instagram is Harris.Gillum.
My Instagram is david.waring.06, and my Twitter handle is david_waring_07.
All right, man. So now it's time to get to our final words. So we've got to see the performance. We got to learn a little bit more about these young men and the teams they're associated with. So first thing I need to know is I need you to look deep into my camera. And this is just like at the end of the game, man. I need you to say something edgy, something spicy, something that's going to make these other teams scared to come look for their smoke. So I'm going to start off with my quarterback because by law, he has to be less edgier than his wide receiver.
Yeah. Hey, all I'm saying is I'm dotting everybody up. Like, it's that simple. Like, I'm not missing. I don't miss.
He out here putting polka dot bikinis on everybody. You get one. No, but anyway, man, let's swing over here too.
I don't know. I'm just letting those CTX Bulls know that we coming for that, and then we knocking them out. We knocking them out first round on Sunday. Just hope they know that.
Dang, they put a name on it. Hey, Vaughn, they said they putting you out first round, bro. That was bold.
They know what we coming with too. They saw it last game. Facts.
Dang, Cade. Cade, they put names on it, Cade. I done seen Cade win a lot of all-star MVPs, man. So he put a name on it, bro. It's not a lot of people put a name on it, so I'm excited to see this. What time is that game for the folks?
2:30 tomorrow, Field 6.
Ooh, I think we are going to be at that game. 2:30 tomorrow, Field 6, CTX Bulls going head-to-head against New Brunswick Rams. You know what's weird? And a weird coincidence, both of your mascots are four-legged and could be farm animals. But anyway, man, outside of that, man, we got our final words. I'm excited to see the game. It will be live on Semi-Pro Live tomorrow, so we'll see these gentlemen there. And until next time, we'll see you guys again. We are here live at the Hilton Garden Inn in Temple, Texas, for the Premier Events USA National Championship. We'll see you guys next time on Semi-Pro Live. Over here, we got the Spartans on here again. Now this group of young men, this is me. We're gonna throw the whole game. Well, we got Team Yayo over here. Well, actually, it's not Team Yayo. Maybe that's Team Yayo. I was like, the Hornets is going to pick. No, they're not arching. They are pretty close to it, so every time we come out the IAC, aka Yak Yard, swaying down here. These gentlemen right here put on a impressive cover. And because of these cute house shoes right here, oh man, this is pressure. So come on to the front, big dog.